Hi, I'm Dana. I'm a child actor. That sweetheart, Ron Howard, taught me how to do some acting lately. And I'm going to interview my parents. Golly. Goodness. From my understanding, I'm adopted. And my biological parents are either A, do not care, or dead, or B, make money from me. From what I understand, gosh, gee willy, I was passed around as a child to other celebrity couples. For a while, Jerry Garcia was my dad, and that was way fun. And then, well, after Jerry, there was Paul Simon, and we drove all the way to Memphis and back. Not exactly, I've never been to Memphis. Apparently this year I'm going. Paul Simon was my dad for a while, and then Jimmy Buffett was my dad, and that was way fun, because I was a son of a sailor, right? Hippie! I wonder, I was going to ask you this, golly gee, that was maybe my preteen years. Did he ever get, annoyed with me, Jimmy Buffett? No, not really. Grand. Who else? Oh, so I've had directors have been my father? Wowee! You're joshing with me, aren't you? Francis Ford Coppola was my great aunt and dad? Wow. Martin Scorsese was my father. Robert De Niro was my Italian dad, and my... What? Chevy Chase? What? Wowee. Tim Allen? All the Allens? Tim the Toolman? Wow. Wow. Wow, that was good fun. Good fun. Okay. Where are my real parents? And how did they decide to, just share me and pass me around? Was it like panning for gold in Utah? Like the Mormon baby? And they were like, whoop, there's a love nugget. Let's pass this sunshine around. How did this happen? How did I get so lucky? It was a sailing opportunity. Really? Wow. Well, I'm just kind of curious because they say that my parents are the trouble in my life right now. I have had some seriously concerning trouble. Very terrible trouble. And they say my parents are doing it to me, but when I look at this books of I've had parents upon parents upon parents. You would think all those parents I've had would care that I'm being hurt and sad and crying all the day by some mean director. A director that says, I'll give you lashes. You're gonna pay in blood. I'm gonna whip you. And all those parents wouldn't worry about my rights. And again, my race? I mean, did my race change with each family and each parent? It did. Wowee! How do you explain that to the SAG Actors Union? Oh, Disney worked it out. Golly! Oh, that explains why I had to watch Shirley Temple all the time. Just call me Bright Eyes. That apparently I got from Native Americans and Latinas? Goodness. When did my life take a turn is what I'm wondering. It's been really bad for a long time. Especially when I, started dating and getting married. Where did all my parents go? Things have gotten really bad lately. Really bad. And if I've had all these parents, which parent is upset? Which parent is pissed about my race? Which parent is angry about all this? Gee Willie! Are they my TV actor parents or my biological parents? Or my director parents? Or my on-screen parents? Can't you see the confusion? It can make my little heart go ka-plunka, plunka, plunka. Oh, if I'm the American sweetheart like Ronnie Howard, you would think people would care that this is happening. My dad, or I don't know which dad, because they all blame the other dad, said I'm real sick, and that's why people torture me. But I would think just like other actors, they would take me off the air. Do we blame that on a parent? Which parent won't let me wrap the show? Is it a biological parent? Or a real parent? Or a family parent? And all those people that were a parent to me, don't you think they'd be upset by people being dirty and nasty to me on TV? Don't you think? What parent lets their child be sexualized, raped, or hurt, or exploited on TV, filmed sex? That's when things really change. That American sweetheart became an American tragedy, just like that. Do any of those parents get angry? Apparently, I've just been told that some of those parents sold me. Like a prize pony or a prostitute. Gee golly. Isn't that a tragedy? Here I am sick, and every parent's blaming the other parent. What a huge, disastrous divorce. Who will I be suing? Which parent is suing who? And which parent uses words like lashes, whips, and pain and blood? I don't want to see that parent. They aren't kind. This language doesn't belong on the Disney Channel. It seems more like this. Oh. Gee Willie, I'm tired and I feel bad. I'm gonna go be sick now. Okay. Turned out to be a really terrible show you casted me in. You would think it'd have a nice ending. But that probably wouldn't make money, right? Golly gee. Later. Good afternoon and good night.